He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Rick's Call in the Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day brought to you by
Simple Mobile. That's Simple Mobile. You get the no contract advantage with no mystery fees, no activation fees, and no contract ever. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple. Terms and conditions at simplemobile.com. What up, girl?
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's a very, very sad day to me, y'all, for Wendy Williams. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Wendy's ex-husband, Mr. Kevin Hunter, and his one-time mistress, Miss Sharina Hudson, made headlines after reports surfaced, y'all, that the couple are engaged. Now, they're saying that the reason surrounding the commotion of the reported engagement is because Wendy's recent hospitalization, y'all. Now, it's being reported, y'all, they're saying that Wendy and Mr. Hunter were married, y'all, back in 1997 and welcomed their son, Kevin Jr., in 2000. Now, they're saying that the daytime television host ultimately filed for divorce back in 2019 after Hudson, Hunter's mistress at the time, gave birth to their daughter. Now, Wendy and Hunter divorced, y'all, was finalized in 2020. Now, they're saying, although that is unclear when Hunter proposed to Hudson, they say it's being reported out that the 49-year-old popped the question sometime last year with a ring valued at $80,000. Y'all, and a lot of people are saying this is a very sad thing. They're saying that Kevin is a dirty, low-down, no-good man. They're saying, somebody said, quote, I'm no Wendy fan, but this is beyond sad. The fact that he and the baby mama is living off of Wendy's wealth is crazy, and I'm really praying for her. No one deserves this kind of torture and humiliation. They're saying Wendy isn't strong enough to fight back. That's why he's doing all this dirt and getting away with it. Then somebody said, that's right, honey. There's probably the cause of her recent health issue, because, you know, they say she's in the hospital for psychiatric evaluation right now, and he just out there, honey, just spending all the damn money and gallivanting with his new mistress and taking all her money and buying diamond rings and stuff with it, y'all. And she said that she said Kevin cheated on her while she was pregnant with us, and she found out. She said, and I could have divorced him. Then she said, but I said no, I have a son, and I'm not going to have any more children. She said, I don't want him to leave me by myself, unquote.
Yeah, that's when you have to have self-care and self-love and leave, and you cannot stay in nothing for the kids. That's you can't do it.
Yeah.
And then bring them up in a toxic environment.
Right.
Yeah, poor thing, honey. But poor Miss Wendy. I hope she come back, because, honey, you know, she's getting some fill-ins to fill in on her show. And one of the persons going to be filling in next week is Sherry Shepard. So she's going to be sitting in for Miss Wendy next week. So we're going to see how that all turn out. But anyway, moving on, in other celebrity news, y'all, Jada Pinkett Smith, she said she getting real about her sex life with Will Smith. She said it's a topic and a lot of couples might relate to keeping things spicy in the bedroom. And she said after many years together and the expectations we place on our partner when it comes to our wants and needs. Now, she sat down with Miss Gwyneth Paltrow, and they sat down and they rambled about, you know, their sex life and all this other stuff, honey. She said that she thinks that you expect your partner to know what you need. She said, especially when it comes to sex, she said, it's like, well, if you love me, you should know what the hell I want. She said, if you love me, you should know. She said, you should be able to read my mind.
I'm getting tired of them.
I'm glad you said it before I did.
I'm so.
Can we just put a moratorium on Will and Jada for like 6 months?
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't saying it's your fault, Gary.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying we as
Gary,
a society.
I know you're tired of it.
I'm sick of it, because my thing is, what is it all about? Why they talking so much? We already know that they don't care.
It ain't Will.
No, it ain't. It's Jada, and I'm like, Lord.
Why don't she just leave?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. But then, you know, I guess he probably wanted to stay around because, you know, it is cheaper to keep her, honey. So if Miss Jada leaves, she's going to tell all the secrets, honey, about, you know, him and everybody else we may not know about. So, you know, he's keeping her around or whatever.
Can we just say she's becoming toxic at this point?
Yeah, she is, honey. But it's very interesting, though. But that's a question, though, y'all. Can y'all reach out mate's mind to know what they want? I mean, is your mate supposed to know what you want?
I mean, you can't be a mind reader, but you have to have conversations and communicate and ask or whatever during times of peace.
Right.
During times of peace is the best time to sit down and have a conversation when everybody's calm, listening to foreign exchange or the internet, relax with a glass of wine and have those conversations. But those conversations come out when people get angry and they start gaslighting each other, which is really toxic. And that's when those are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she said you should know what I want, honey. She should be able to read her mind.
Yeah, but sometimes after years, people forget. or whatever. You have to be reminded
You
sometimes.
can't say you forgot. Now,
You
that's a
Not
problem.
totally forget, but you can't. Sometimes you'll get away from stuff and say, "Hey, remember what we used to do over here? Let's get back to that." Be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
Hey, remember you used to put that foot on my neck? Can you do that again?
You just gotta go out of town
Right.
or go get a hotel somewhere and act like you don't know each other.
Yeah, a role play. Like you just have your wife walking down the street and then you pick her up and give her $20 and have her get in the car.
That can go wrong sometimes.
Boy, that's what me and my ex used to do. Boy, I used to pick her up and she be walking down prostitute. And then I pick her up and right there off what's the name in Atlanta. That's why I have her walking there because that's a
On
hot
Metropolitan,
spot. No, down there where the Krispy Kreme donuts.
West End,
Ponce
over the
de
West
Leon.
End.
Yeah, Ponce. Yeah, but you get them. It's something about being on Ponce. You get her walking down Ponce, be like,
Right
"What's
by
up?"
that Popeyes.
Yeah, right there by the Popeyes. You be like, "Yeah, right where that little split at."
But they can go wrong because another car pull up before you get there.
Like when it's going up, she said, "You know, it done went up to $40," and then you go on your wallet and you give her $40. You get in the car and you say, "I'm gonna take you back to my house," and then you go back to the house and say, "Listen, you know my wife be here, but so we just gonna stay in the garage. We ain't gonna go in the house." And you tear her up in the garage, just knock all the tools down and everything, and take her and drop off right back at Ponce and let her go in that little place where we be getting that chicken and them greens at the little other restaurant that we drop off at.
Mary Max.
Yeah, drop off at Mary Max, and then
Okay.
go around the corner and then pick her back up and act like ain't nothing happened.
Now, what happens if it go wrong?
The garage.
What if another car pull up before you get there though?
I mean,
Jump in that car.
that has happened too. She didn't got in. That's why we broke up because she got in the car with another dude.
Okay. But your love today, y'all, is grapefruit. On the hand, you say grapefruit. On the left, say pink coral. That's your color for today. All right, honey.
I guess she said it's a whole lot of money in this month.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, y'all. Hey, it's homecoming weekend, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.